The 3 biggest secrets to investing. Ask almost any expert what's the secret to being a good investor, and they'll most likely mention 3 key concepts. In this video, we're going to teach you about those 3 concepts that have been used by top investors for decades to build and manage their portfolios. So let's unpack each of them. Investing secret number 1, start early. Time is one of the most important factors in investing. The stock market has a tendency to wobble up and down in the short term, but history shows that generally, the longer you stay invested, the greater your chances of making money and benefiting from that long-term growth potential. Of course, there are no guarantees, but starting earlier rather than later can make your money work harder over time. Let's look at an example. Jess starts investing £1,000 at the age of 25 years old, while Emily invests the same amount from the age of 35. By the time they both reach 65, Jess has £121,000, whereas Emily only has around £74,000. And that's even assuming Jess stops her £1,000 annual investment at the age of 55, meaning they both put in the same amount, just with very different outcomes. We assumed both make a return of 5% a year on their investments, although remember, this is never guaranteed. The Jess-Emily example shows the huge power that starting to invest early can have. That being said, it's never too late to start investing. Late is better than never. Investing secret number 2, keep investing. As I mentioned, the stock market goes through lumps and bumps, and it's almost impossible for most of us to guess whether it's going to go up or down. That's why most experts recommend not trying to time the market and invest when you think it's going up, because you could end up buying at a very bad time. You could also end up not investing when it's a very good time to do so. Instead, you can drip feed your money into the stock market on a regular basis, say every month. That way, you're investing when the stock market is going up and when it's going down, buying in at different prices. Experts also generally suggest that you stay invested even when the going gets tough. When our investments lose value, it's natural to want to sell or not to invest more, and yet a market dip can often be a good time to invest in the long run. And if you sell when markets have fallen, you risk missing out on any subsequent recovery. Let's look at another example. Here we have 2 investors, Harry and Jack. Harry attempts to time the market and manages to miss the 10 worst days in the market. Jack attempts to time the market, but misses the 10 best days in the market. By managing to avoid the worst days, Harry gets better returns, growing the value of his money by around 200%. Jack, who missed the best days, does worse, only increasing the value of his investment by around 21%. Do you want to be a Harry or a Jack? Probably Harry, but the chances are you won't be able to get the timing right on a consistent basis. That's why it might make more sense to take a third option. Simply stay invested and avoid the risk of getting your timing wrong. By taking this path, you don't have to worry about making the right decisions. And in this example, it would have grown the value of your investment by 84%. This assumes each of them invested the same amount in the UK stock market between 2013 and the end of 2023. As ever, remember those returns are never guaranteed. Investing secret number 3, be diversified. Being diversified is the fancy finance way of saying don't put all your eggs in one basket. Most experts agree it's a good idea to hold various asset classes, so for example stocks and bonds, and spread them across different geographical regions and sectors. This should hopefully reduce the risk of big losses should any one of those investments go badly. Admittedly, there have been moments where almost all investments have fallen simultaneously, but those moments are rare. So there you go, 3 principles that could help you be a better investor. Do you agree with them? Or do you think you have a better one? Let us know in the comments.